I watched this movie. I don't know whether it was Dee that introduced me to this movie, or I introduced it, or John introduced it to the movie. I don't know. This is right around the time, Eris, you were in Japan. But like, this is a weird movie because Matthew McConaughey plays a cop who gets with an underage girl in the most weirdest, disturbing shit ever. But because it's Matthew McConaughey, it's like there's a weird charisma he has that just kind of, yeah.
What can I say for the record, sir?
Yeah.
Matthew in this movie,
Acting.
this is not just acting. This was his breakout. You see, when you give Matthew in an entire buffet and say, "Hey, you know all that stuff that you used to do, you know, all the rom-com stuff, and the fact that you had to pull out of doing movies for like a whole year because you did not want to do another rom-com movie." Yeah, this movie that we casted you in, you're doing none of that stuff. In fact, you get to be a complete and utter scumbag for the next hour and 40 minutes.
All right. And I've been waiting, baby.
I mean, if you think about it,
he go in.
If you think about it, like, you think prior to this, his, obviously we know him from The Time to Kill, but that was like back in the 90s, right? But like, to your point, yeah, he was doing a lot of rom-coms, and he did Lincoln Lawyer, which is a dramatic film and stuff. But this was the movie where it's like he's playing a very despicable person. He ain't likable at all. Any other movies prior to this, he's a likable person. But this is like, oh, he's really unsavory here.
I think really what happened. If we were to take another, I was just gonna say, if we were to take another non-melanated individual and give them a role similar to this, where they just play like the most despicable cop, complete utter scumbag cop, Nick Cage and Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah, but see, Nick Cage wasn't in that same trouble. Nick Cage has done crazy crap before.
No, he does, but I'm just talking the role, like the character.
I guess. Here's the thing. Well, Matthew McConaughey, it was more of, like you just said, he was only getting fed rom-coms because all of his rom-coms killed. But the problem about it was this. Not only did it box him in, because if you look at everything that he did before then, was all dramatic roles. Like you just said, Time to Kill, Amistad, and I forgot the other one he did.
Lincoln Lawyer.
No, this is before all the rom-coms started hitting him around 2011. Actually, the one that a lot of people used to clown him about, and rightfully so.
Newton Boys?
Sahara.
Okay.
Sahara was the Randy Johnson fastball to the crotch of his career.
I will say this.
After that, all he did was those rom-coms, and he was miserable.
I feel people were too harsh on Sahara. Sahara was bizarro Uncharted. It was enjoyable enough, but at the same time, you kind of get why critics were like, fuck this movie. So it's like,
I don't know. Yeah. No, it wanted to be Romancing of the Stone, and it wanted to be Romance of the Stone. It had none of that charm, bro. That's what it really was.
Chris was right the first time. I mean, instead of crossing the Rubal Holly, we just crossing the Mojave Desert.
That's really all it was. And then
Sir, shut up. We have Steven Zane. He's going to do zany things.
Steve Zane collects a check.
Steve Zane, look. Steve Zane better be glad he's quirky and white, because he would have no job. Seriously, he had look. I know somebody's going to throw it out like a movie he did really good. All right, fine, I'll give you that. But really, honestly, nigga, how are you still here? But we don't. Whatever. The point is, Matthew McConaughey during that time, like you said, was getting all that. Now, Lincoln Lawyer was really, because, like, all right. Eris, I gotta get this out the way.
Go right ahead.
Look at me, Eris. Why do you bring up Two for the Money all the damn time? Like it really helped Matthew McConaughey's career.
I never said that.
Why do you always that? Like, that is such a 5 out of 10 movie that you just pick.
Two for the Money is a 5
Why
out of 10.
That
movie? Okay.
No,
okay.
this is like,
number one. No, I don't put it that low. I don't rank it that low.
It should be.
No. I
He's
give
seen it.
no. Two from the Money for one thing. It's not a 5 out of 10 movie. It's really a 6.7 out of 10.
Because of Amon Asante? Is that what
No,
boosted it up?
no, because of Pacino.
Well, I mean, see, I was saying it was a 5. I was putting it at that point just because it's Pacino in it, but I thought the Amon Asante boosted it up to a 6.7.
No, not really.
Look, Monsanto was keeping the glue to get just making sure the glue stayed together for the rest of the movie. All right.
Yeah, that was about
his
it.
own job. All
nah,
right. I totally agree with you.
Nigga.
We have national
The
treasure.
man. Yeah.
Now, for anybody that has noticed what he said. That is actually a good one. That's actually a good one. Texas Chainsaw. That's a good one for Matthew McConaughey Unhinged. Now, if anybody knows, like when it comes to Texas, this is a Texas movie, and the colors as you see is burnt orange, the color of the Texas Longhorns. I just wanted to put that out there because it was something I thought that was cool. That's all. Anyway,
this movie. Okay, so we've seen movies and television shows with this same sort of plot point. The insurance. We got to kill somebody in order to get the insurance money, kind of thing, right?
But what could possibly go wrong?
But this time, enter.
There is something interesting about. There was a moment in the 2000s where it was like white trash drama movies. I don't know. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but it feels like
Jerry Springer disappeared from the mainstream. It stepped back, and all of that B-rated celebrity shit, all of the Donald Trump shit that we see today, all what we call Americana, pure crackerism, bubbled up to the surface in the 2000s. That's why Eris, and I mean Eris and Chris, and I mean this, the 90s and the 2000s had a different smell because white people really, really, really loved themselves during that time. And that's why everything was everything was funner. Everything had a blast to it because reality didn't come crashing down on them. Whether it be the economy, noticing that black people exist, whatever it may be, it didn't come crashing down on them yet. After 9/11, we saw it crash down, but we saw it fade away by the time it hit 2008. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
But it was just this moment because I mentioned another movie that came around this time, Alpha Dog, where it was like, oh, it's another movie where poor white folks are kidnapping somebody for money.
Chris, don't say working class. These are white people that are quite acquainted with a needle. Okay.
Yes.
These are also the same.
It's a ridge, sir.
No. Especially in this particular movie, these are a group of non-melanated individuals that will happily run to the voting booth to get rid of all DEI, believing that it would affect only black folks.
I gotta be real. I kind of got a lot of Roseanne vibes from that family. They're in the trailer. One of them is working a double shift at a pizza place because that's the economy of that fucking town. You work at a pizza place, you're doing fine.
I gotta be real with you. This right here, you can just see Thomas A. Church. I'm gonna tell you something right now. They're gonna have all these litter boxes and these kids saying meow at these schools because the trans. I can't take it no more. And Gina Gershon, I know, they just taking the Lord's name out of schools. I know it.
Juno Temple just looks lost.
No, she's just waiting for a moment to say skibbity.
Look, that's what makes it weird.
You know what, Eris?
Fair.
She was. Juno Temple played.
She was on the spectrum. I'll just say that.
Hold on, Chris. She played
So here we go. I'm about to make myself retarded.
Hey, yo, I knew
that's not true.
I knew
she was on the spectrum. She was clearly on the spectrum. and she
It was due to a traumatic event to her because her mother pulled a gun out on her and it spooked her into autism. That's
no, it didn't. No.
Wrong. Chris.
No. D, I got
that right
you.
there. That right there is just as damning as Jenny McCarthy saying, "I'm not going to take it." See, that right there is just as bad. Stop that.
No. First of all, wrong traumatic experience, CJ. Her mother took a pillow and put it over her face.
Oh, damn, that's even worse.
That's what it was.
This was Juno when it happened.
What the hell?
Hey, listen. I knew she was special. Like, her in the rain.
Ooh, okay.
I can't stand my name was Earl.
You got your my name is Earl and my crystal meth. You got your crystal meth and my name is Earl.
I knew the character was off. Like her being in the rain, while they're talking over who they're going to kill. Fine, that whatever, right? It was when she was in the living room doing kung fu on TV where I was like, all right, you.
All right, D's going to say what everybody else is thinking. Yes, Eris, those are participation titties. Yes, they are.
First off, this turned to Bam all of a sudden.
Second of all, shut up, Christopher. We only got an hour with this. Second of all.
First off,
Second of all, when she came in with the granny slip, I was like, William Freakin was beating off.
Me on the set.
And William Freakin is
That's how you know there was nobody on that fucking set. On
nope.
That crew.
False.
What?
Okay.
The DP?
No. Never mind the crew. There was, in fact, a black sighting in this movie.
There was a black in it.
I didn't want anchovies on my olives on
my man said, I don't want olives.
Gotta be real.
Safest black character in the entire movie.
Here's the thing.
No. There's another moment too.
He was the safest black character in the whole movie. My man simply said, I didn't want black olives. We never see him again.
Hey, listen. I feel him because at first I was like, man, this asshole. And I was like, no, this is Gina Gershon. She fucked that order up.
Oh,
so,
yeah, she did.
She did. Second of all, I say no. There was another black in this movie. It was a blink and you miss it. Now you remember that scene where Emma Hirsch?
Oh, yeah, black bandana, red bandana.
Not him. No. When he pulled up to that one mall spot, there was a random Negro baby. I don't know whose child that was.
Yes, you're right. I'll be okay. Is it messed up for me to say? D, hold on. D, real quick, gentlemen. Is it messed up for me to say that I thought that was just a shadow of a child? And
that ain't funny because I thought the same thing too. I had to go back. I thought my wife was being funny. She's like, "Who baby that is?" I'm like, "There ain't nobody, baby." I went back and looked about it like, "Who child? Who child?" That's one of those like Nacy.
I thought that was
Trevon outside. Get him.
I thought that was just a shadow of a child obscured by something in the way.
So basically, Emil Hirsch plays.
Either way, we had 3 safe black sightings.
3 safe Negroes.
So Emil Hirsch basically, as you do in a small town like that, you sell drugs because you're trying to make it out, get some money, right? And he fucks it up because Gina Gershon takes his coke and kicks him out the house and shit, and that was coke that he needed to pay back this guy who looks every bit of I don't vaccinate myself.
That's a dude that looked like his.
Does he drink water? I don't think.
He looks like his scrotum.
Oh Jesus!
You know what's really doing it for me? It
smells like mayonnaise. That's what it smells like.
You know what else did it for me? My man pulled up.
Terrence Carter.
I be smoking. That's what I be doing. I be smoking.
If you love rhythm and blues, order.
And there goes
the music choice.
And there goes our 13 cents.
Hey yo,
That estate wants their 13 cents in blood.
hey yo, Claire, look.
It's in the same.
I would get my
all three of us up.
Look, I would get my share out of it. Hey, Clarence Carter, do it again.
I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
If you love.
Let me tell you something. I be stroking is what that whole song smells like. Activator, cigarettes.
Sir, first
Hold
of all.
on. Brown liquor. I don't know E&J because y'all niggas cheat.
Yes, E&J. Come on now.
E&J.
Can I say for the record?
Why did he look very unperformative but performative at the same time? I didn't think that was possible.
No, gentlemen, can I say for the record? If you gonna beat the brakes off of me and have that song be the soundtrack, just
kill
end
me.
me.
For
Just
real.
end me.
See? No, I like how they left. You're like, all right, let's get
Perform the coup de grace.
But also, this man doesn't know how to hide and run because nigga, why are you hiding around the corner? Why couldn't you just like what are we doing here?
All right, you remember when he ran to the into the warehouse and they passed him? I'm like, just stay in the fucking shadows, you dumb shit. Just lay down in the shadows. They won't see you, you dumb. This is the meth. See,
I'm
the
mad
meth.
we got rid.
The meth,
I'm mad we got
the
rid of
coke, all this gone.
No, D, I'm mad we got rid of the camouflage meter. I was gonna say, bro, your camouflage.
Damn it, I keep
meter.
on forgetting it. Yeah.
I mean, he had some black man speed to him when he booked it out.
Shit.
Crystal Meth was doing a lot of
hype.
heavy lifting.
I mean, fair.
The word black in this whole movie is
There was a lot of black in it because
much like Chris, much like what's going on with ICE, this ain't got shit to do with Negroes.
Can I just point out something?
Nothing to do with it.
For the record, much like Twisters, much like the original Twister, we did not need to be seen in this movie.
Maybe
This is another
maybe Earl the
movie.
farmer who was just like, I'm out of here, deuces.
This is another movie. Do you see, like, again, do you see the stars of this movie? Do you see Gina Gershon being the only hot chick in that whole in the whole town? Do you see how Thomas Hayden Church looks like Ernest's son who ain't doing too well?
Sir, them wings residual checks is keeping him afloat. Okay.
Yo, look, do you see Emerald Hirsch looking like every bit of small town angst? And I ain't got no job because those Mexicans came over here and took everything from us. And don't you see Juno Temple ready to just get pregnant by the oldest man in the whole neighborhood? This has nothing, and I repeat, this has nothing to do with niggers.
First off, I love how every movie with Gina Gershon, we automatically like, oh, you hoeing in this movie. Got you. That's your role.
Here's the sick part about Gina Gershon. Gina Gershon,
I like her though.
Gina Gershon is trained actor. She's a classical actor. She did theater before she came into film. You know why we think of her that way? Is because when she came in, we need somebody pretty for this. Hey, tits, come here.
Yeah, she was in Cocktail.
Yeah, her.
They put her in Cocktail. They put her in Cocktail with Tom Cruise, and that was like off the race.
Gina, we didn't ask. Can you act? Yes, I can act. How long? I've been doing theater for I've been on stage for the last 7 years. Really?
I mean, look, her and Katie Seagal were fighting neck and neck on who's the hottest MILF because she was, I think Gina Gershon was in Rescue Me.
Yeah.
We had Katie Seagal and Sons of Anarchy.
Katie Seagal, the more and more I learn about her life, the more I hate the fact that I don't like her as Lita. No, I hate Lita. I don't like Lita. So I blame, it's like this, Katie, it ain't you. Every time I close my eyes too long and you're talking, I see Lita and I'm ready to punch something.
But like,
learn more about Katie Seagal. It goes like, how are you married to your husband? Because you're very woke. Your husband's best friends with Marilyn Manson. None of this makes sense.
It's like, what's wild to me and not wild at the same time It's just the casual nature of Emil Hirsch and Thomas Hayden Church talking about killing a guy, and Thomas Hayden was like, I don't know, man, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
But Daddy, we gotta do this. Come on, we gotta do this day.
You hate it too, don't you?
Like you tired of her? Yeah, I am. But I don't think it's a good idea to. Damn it, boy, give me a second. And here comes Judo out of nowhere. You talk about killing mama? I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
so the family is in on. We good on this, right,
bro?
And at that point, Chris,
whoever you get, he better be a professional, and let him know that we have the money kind of together. We got the money together.
Now here's the kicker.
We got the money together. We be fine. We fine.
Now here's the kicker about all this. What you end up finding out later in the movie is that when the plan blows apart, and Thomas asks,
Eris, if you never seen that, look at it and prepare. You have. I was say prepare to shine the top part is what I was going to say. Anyway,
you have Chris and Ansel. That's Thomas Hayden Church's Ansel and Emil Hirsch's Chris. So they're both talking.
Ansel is such a woo.
Now here's the thing. It blows up because when the plan doesn't go through, and then all of a sudden Ansel was like, "Who told you about this bounty hunter? Rex, son of a bitch." You find out Rex threw all their asses on this shit the whole.
All right, so here's the thing. You skipping a lot. Basically,
I know.
You skipped all of that, really, Chris. We're like I say, we got a short time. We can do this, So anyway, at that point, Chris, we say go get the killer. He goes get the killer, and that's Killer Joe, a professional. He's a cop out of Dallas.
Hitman on the side.
Look, Chris, he's a cop out of Dallas, aka the Metroplex.
And he's a hitman on the side because they ain't paying cops enough, so why not?
Come on, man. He will go down as he will go down with other famous cops in Texas, like Walker Texas Ranger and Boomhauer. There's like 4 more I can't think of right now. But anyway,
Walker Texas Ranger. Holy shit. He
was a Texas Ranger. Boomhauer was a Texas Ranger.
Yeah, he was. I like how he meets Bonnie and they're having a conversation, and it's very much like him, very calm, collected, talking to her. And basically the deal goes like this. I think he said he collects 20 up front. Yeah, 20 or 25 up front.
25.
Yeah, 25 up front.
25. No, it's 25,000 is what it is his fee for his services.
Yeah.
And and you can't go changing deals. You can't you can't mess anything up. Everything has to be what you say it is.
Yes. And basically.
And by the way, under no circumstances, if you get caught, if somehow the police get involved, you cannot reveal my participation in said crime or reveal me in any way, shape, or form. Otherwise, you will be murdered.
Now here's the thing. Because they don't have the money, Dottie is up for collateral, basically.
Yep.
And
technically, CJ, what we had was this particular moment. See, all he had to do, because he was pretty much ready to dead the whole thing and say, "Nah, this meeting never took place.
Y'all broke. I'm good."
Wait a minute. Y'all ain't got the money. Okay, nah. Y'all's lack of fundage is not my problem. This meeting never.
IOUs.
It's like, listen, this meeting never took place. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm out. This conversation never happened. My man turned. He opens up the door. He's getting ready to step out and go back to his car. All he did was look over yonder, and he had this moment play in his head. That's what I love about high school girls. I get older and they stay the same.
Yes, they do.
That is I'm just sorry. That's just not attractive.
No, Chris, not to you. D though.
Give me the millennial.
That's exactly what McConaughey said.
Because that is
Give me the one that was born in 1989. I want her. Give me the millennial. Give me the late millennial.
Because the age gap is so huge to where you're like, this is weird.
Okay, so I looked it up. Dottie is 20.
She's 20.
And that's where D goes, sure.
That's a strong 20, but all right.
20 playing 17. Got you.
No, 20.
Right.
Hey, Chris Harris, you shooting high. I was going to say 14, but good.
She can pass a 14. I can definitely see that.
I wasn't saying that. Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Whoa, hey.
I didn't say it like that. It's just if you're saying she's 14, it's like, yeah.
Whoa. Stop talking now. Stop. Wait. I was saying that we were saying that she had a mind of a 14.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she did look like 4. I was like, all right, yeah.
All right, all right, listen, palate cleanser. Here's a regenerator. Okay.
It's not a palate cleanser. That's nightmare fuel, sir.
This is a palate cleanser.
Habibi firebombing got a missile to. If them robbers come through, then I guarantee they give it a lifestyle huge. This basic bitch she.
I gotta be real. This would be kind of crazy if this was like the plot twist of Killer Joe, like the reveal, and all of a sudden, boom, regenerator. And it's like, when did this turn into a horror movie all of a sudden? Like, all right, I guess.
I'm gonna tell you something, Daddy. At nighttime, I turn to something different. Something that people can't understand. I need you to look at me. Look at me, Donnie. Look at
break.
I need you to look at me, Donnie. I do what every Texas man goes through this. We become abusive.
Now, here's the thing. The way in which Joe goes through with this plan, it is the most pimp shit ever because it's like, yeah, that's a professional hitman shit.
My wife,
you don't even see him actually do it.
I know, but just the burning of the car when he showed it, I was like, oh shit, that's some
no, he kills her. No, yeah. Kills her. Hold on. Number one. Number two, collects his joint of the payment. Our man goes to the house. I love this. According to my wife, has the most autistic sex ever. She's like, that's how you have sex with an autistic girl.
Okay,
and I was like,
wait.
No, hold on. And when my wife explained to me why it was sex with an autistic girl.
Fair.
Fair. Hey. Here's me at the end. Look, Chris, here's the worst part. And if that was the case, well, that was kind of hot. Wait, did you just damn nigga? Hey, granddad.
No, that was McConaughey after that sex scene. He just damned all.
Oh yeah. I forgot I had sex with him. Now you see that was a smart thing. You didn't understand. See, that's when
you have your hand up for like.
Yes, Harris, talk, nigga. I've been waiting for you to say something.
No, I just need to see. First of all, Chair recognized DJ Sue. Let's analyze this scene real quick.
Why are we analyzing? No,
I'm running through it.
Okay,
I'm running through it real quick.
Okay.
First of all, when Dottie feels some type of way that she's being put up to do this date, because she's thinking that number one, oh, we was all just gonna get together and have this dinner. I'm sorry, you leaving me alone with him? What? No, I'm taking this dress off. I'm throwing on my regular clothes. I have children.
And hold on, Eric, you're forgetting the Alabama that happens with it too.
Mm-hmm.
You look good, Donnie.
No,
Hansel, what are you doing?
Why you just put she look good in the dress.
No. Hold on. No, I'm going. Listen, look. Deliverance aside, okay?
I'm sorry. Eris, I say this because Thomas Hayden Church acted his ass off. I don't believe he was sober this entire movie. He was perfect.
I'm with you. Listen, Hills Have Highs aside, okay? The situation.
I know what he said.
You make this girl go back and get the dress, McConaughey. You sitting here eating tuna casserole, white tuna casserole, by the way, because
this was bland ass fucking tuna casserole.
Real. There was no seasoning. There was no seasoning in any of the food.
It's just enough seasoning to where you can just swallow it, but no,
just enough. No seasoning. seasoning to be edible. I got you.
Ain't no oregano in that shit.
No, I got it, y'all. Seasoned with pure water.
Anyway. He makes her go back and get the dress.
I need you to go back on and get that dress on.
And then she undresses in front of her. And the whole time, and by the way, gentlemen, I said this about the substance. And now I'm saying it again for this movie. I have seen enough Bush for 2026, and it is only January. I'm just saying. See,
I seen enough. Eris is saying I seen enough of the Rose Garden.
Really, dude, think about this.
Rose Garden.
No, think about this. In the first 2 minutes of this movie, open the door, Gina Gershon.
I mean, that's expected. I don't feel
like free casserole. Yeah. I would have also accepted January 6th casserole, but anyway.
That's too easy. That's too easy. It's too easy.
But no. But so she undresses, and for the love of God, Dottie, we see Dottie undressed at least 2 times in this movie.
2 more times than I needed to see.
2 more times than necessary.
Yeah.
And she puts the dress on, and he's like, "Now I need you to come over here." And it's like, "Put your hands here." You're right. This is autistic.
It is. It is. It is.
Like, this is the most tism scene for 2 actors to do.
It's a very you know what it reminds me of? It's an uncomfortable movie in those regards. It's kind of similar to y'all remember that movie Havoc with what's her face from the Princess Diaries?
Yes.
Yeah, that movie, it was these white kids that basically were trying to be black and they were rich, but they wanted to be in the hood and stuff. And there was a real scene where there was a sex scene that turned into possible rape. And it was like, whoa, hey, what's going on here? Whoa, movie. What? That's what Killer Joe does. It's like
Killer Joe has it because Killer Joe is already. Here's the thing. When it comes to any of these pulled up white real America where it's like the acting is really authentic to the people that are there, these movies have a real big tendency of crossing the line into dark, where it's because of the setting and because of the acting and because of the way everybody's doing everything, it's already kind of visceral to everybody. So when it goes into Dottie having sex, we say what we already said. Dottie, this seems wrong.
Very wrong. But I mean,
like she's of age, right? Yeah, but this still seems wrong. Like even in that regard, that's dark. And on the top of that, we're trying to kill mom for the insurance. What, nigga? Are you serious?
But at the same time, for Joe, I know what you're doing. You getting that down payment on that retainer fee.
Well, that's the thing, because it's like
sometimes look, I'm going to get something out of this. I think Denzel Washington said it best. I'm leaving with something. He said, I'm leaving here with something. Now, that's a good man right there. You know that I know Denzel for like the last 15 years, but I never really did a movie with him. I always wanted to do a movie with him. I always wanted to. Really came close one time. It wasn't Training Day. It was actually during the Equalizer, right? So we were both in casting at that time, right? And Denzel told me something very interesting about.
I was waiting for y'all niggas to say something, man.
I was waiting for the other shoe to drop.
I had nothing there. I was just going to keep chatting away.
I just think he got his old deal, and now we gotta play the waiting game of when the money comes in, right? And
hold on. This ain't Chris. This ain't right here. Because my man Emerald like, did you get? Yeah, I got your mama. Now light this shit up, bitch.
I like the look on his face when they're driving off and the car blows up. It's like this. It's like he has this shock, and I'm like, bro, what did you think this was going to be? Like, that's the thing with
That was Chris's problem the whole fucking movie, young. He had this fucking idea that he was like, all right, all we gotta do is this, that, and all the third. And if I just do this to the drug dealers, this one can happen to me. And then that's how he got to the point getting his ass beat to I be stroking because this dude don't think nothing through. And when it actually happens, it's way over above his head.
I mean, I do laugh at the fact that this man did what any person that is desperate doing. He gambled, horse betting. Like, maybe I could win it back through this. I'm like, why horse betting? What? Huh?
Bet on the horses for what reason? So finally, the day comes. We get to sit down. We get to see how much we're going to make. How much we're going to get. This is one of my favorite things because now you see how Ansel looks right there. You see his sleeve, right?
Yeah.
Him and Gina sitting down beside each other, and Gina, being a good wife, sees a little thread hanging out. She grabs it, rip. Lawyer walks in. Lawyer walks in saying, "All right, guys, how you doing?" He's like, they walk out. They're looking all mad. Like, what's going on? What's going on? And the way Ansel looked, I was like, well, what? So mama didn't give you nothing back? He's like, who told you?
Thank you.
This? And that's where it comes what you said earlier. Who told you about this plan? You're like, what? What? No.
Who told you?
Who gave you the idea to get the insurance money to do all of that shit? It was Rex. What about it?
And that's when it's like, oh my God. And then,
now we didn't say that, y'all. Rex was his mama's boyfriend.
Yeah, here's what makes it
boyfriend told the dumbass son, kill your mama. You should kill the mama for the insurance money. And this dumbass did it, not thinking, who's under mom's insurance?
Yeah.
Here's what made it funny though to me. I like how smooth.
And Ansel, And Ansel said early in the movie, like, well, Dad, you're going to get something from this shit. Well, I ain't going to get much. I don't know what she's going to give me. Like, why? You're ex-husband. Like, yeah, but I don't think I'm going to get anything. He don't even know how much he was going to get in the first place.
The kicker was, I like how smooth that.
Oh yeah, that's why they was going to get Dottie's share. I forgot about that. Whatever.
I like how
if anything they believe that she was on the list.
Note the word believe.
But I like how smooth Joe picked up on everything when he pulled over Rex in that routine traffic stop. And and I was like, oh boy.
And when he said, "Get out the car,"
both hands on the hood.
Both hands on the hood. I was like, oh damn.
So y'all, enter Ansel and I keep on forgetting what was Gina's name in this movie. What was her name in this movie? I keep on
Charla.
Yeah, Charla. Yeah, they sit down, box of KFC. What they call it? KFD or whatever they call it. K-Fry-C, whatever. Yeah.
All right, decent chicken. Nothing crazy.
Right, yeah, it's local. It's good though.
Yeah, local fried chicken. Just
they
like
sitting there, they just talking. Oh, by the way, we forgot to mention this. Earlier on, Chris got his ass whooped. He comes into the house. Joe jumps on him from the back,
butt and naked, full paws.
Let's just be real. I feel if you are in shape,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough. Okay.
What I'm saying is, I
if
feel
Matthew McConaughey gets us banned, this is going to be awesome. Let's see.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Both on field goal.
There is something to be said about, look, we are, as a society, we sit there and say body positivity, but we will be assholes if Matthew McConaughey wasn't in good shape during that scene. We would have been clowning his ass. But
oh yeah, if we saw one wrinkle, I'm like, hey yo, Matt, what happened, bro?
Chill, bro. Chill. Nah, this man got the full fucking 8-pack, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's fair.
Yes, I had to pause.
He-
I had to
he was-
pause that, Chris.
He was rocking the Patrick Bateman
Oh yeah,
workout plan.
Bateman twos.
And I yes, and during the pausing, yes, I had to look. Matthew was wearing a banana hammock. He was wearing something
as you should,
because when you see this, when you got a good glance at it, it was like something smooth. Oh, he's wearing pants. Cool. All right, I see what he did. I see. That's a cool little trick.
Emil Hirsch is just sitting there like, I hope this man's dick is not for me.
But at the same time,
it's on my stomach, isn't it? Pause.
All right, we got a hole right there. All right, don't move. We got to move the cameras. Like right there. We got to move the cameras. Emerald, you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. All right, ready and action.
You know, all the ladies on the set were looking at us like, oh shit.
I can feel his heartbeat. Gina got a good look at that. Gina got a good look at them. She got a good look at them balls.
Hey, this is up there with William Sadler and Naked Cottas and Die Hard 2. I know the set was blowing up at that time.
Do you want to know something that I've learned that is actually very, very, very true? For half of millennials, for most millennials on down, they all agree with fucking Glorilla. My only regret, I was too young to fuck Matthew McConaughey. Do you know how many women actually really think that there are girls who are just now becoming women going, I'm too young to fuck that.
Oh, God damn it.
Like, I laughed at all women, undoubtedly. Matthew McConaughey will stay top 10 for like years. So that's kind of funny to me. So Gina was like, nice dick.
Nah, I mean, let's just be real. In the black community, there's a tier list of white people that we will risk it all for. And with black women, Matthew McConaughey is one of them. That's just what it is.
See, your problem is we're not risking nothing to get these white women. All right, we're not risking nothing. They are risking themselves, brother. And see, that's what you guys say. You going to lower your standards for her? You're going to risk something for yourself for a white woman. See, that's the problem. You need to come to the temple tomorrow, brother.
But it ain't just any white woman.
It's just not any white woman. Shut up, Harris. I like how Harris like, you gotta understand, it ain't just any other cracker.
Well, Diane Lane, Gina Gershon,
the white woman.
They're up there. Diane Lane and Gina Gershon are definitely up there.
Chris, Diane Lane, maybe. I feel like when you say Diane Lane, like Chris, you want Diane Lane. You want
Jamie Presley.
This movie. Yeah.
Jamie Presley. I think
Ringmaster Jamie Presley.
I think she got an overabundance of niggas. Nah.
I don't know, man. I think
I need My Name Is Earl. I need aged North Carolina.
Miami's Earl.
I was saying
that's when she was smoking cigarettes again. Perfect.
Sorry. Peak to me will always be Ringmaster Jamie Presley.
That's I don't like that version of Jamie Presley. She didn't have a personality to me at that time.
But it's okay. And if I can't
if
I can't look up with that one, I will get her doppelganger, Margot Robbie from Wolf of Wall Street.
Don't you mean the other girl from Ready or Not? Oh, my bad. Don't you mean the other chick from you see what I'm saying? There's like 4 of them.
There are 4 of them.
Actually, 5 of them. So that makes a team.
DOA. Jamie Presley is the underrated one. Indeed.
Yeah, her and Kevin Nash playing the White Trash Family. Great. Love it.
Now, if I just happen to like a little bit of olive oil, like in my white woman, I will say Monica Bellucci.
What is she looking like now? That's my only thing.
She looks like a Monica Bellucci. It looked like she's going to say, "Niggers, get them off my property."
See, now you say that, I can't watch Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions anymore because it's like,
you don't think when she had that heaving bosom, black men here, call the cops. You're like, come on, man. I love Monica. She gonna call the cops on us.
I mean, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. She looks like an Italian woman that's just not fond of the blacks. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she don't like us. She's just not fond of us. She's just not fond of us.
I would still shoot them up with her from shoot 'em up.
Oh yeah, that was prime gilf. Monica Bellucci.
Club will be shot. My name is Tony Dogs.
Look, I will say this. I think we're
two Remos guys and a waitress working on her night off.
I feel we've been beating around the bush enough. No pun intended on that, but
So Joe gets in there. They get to talking.
Hey, here's what I knew shit was going down. She puts the chicken in front of him and he starts unbuttoning his shirt, and I'm like, oh boy, oh God, oh God.
And he was like,
it was
he
the
asked her
request.
a simple question.
No, it was the request, gentlemen. Oh yeah, what part of chicken you want? I would specifically like a leg.
Oh. It's just the subtle tucking in the pants and
he was like, so who told you about that?
It was the tistically folded napkin, by the way.
The Bush beer in front of him.
So how much did you know you was getting from this? So who told you that shit? I'm like, yo.
Here's where she fucked up. She was like, I don't know, he get 100,000, and that's when I was like, oh, you fucked up. You said 100. Didn't say 50. You said 100 specifically. And that's when Joe was like, hold on, run that back again.
Not to mention, how did you even know about the accidental side?
That part. She kept talking.
See, when it's an accidental death, that premium doubles.
But that's the thing, the way she said that, because if she just not said that number, I think Joe would have maybe given her the benefit of the doubt. But when she said that, I was like, oh, you fucked. You're done.
Well, actually, it was really kind of a done thing because he already knew everything off rip. Like, he already had the evidence. When you saw him reach into that back pocket and pull out that pink envelope, to which I have to say it again. I say it to men and I'm going to say it to women. Why on God's earth in the year of our Lord 2011 of this movie, why are you still leaving paper trails for these hoes?
Actual paper trail.
Literal paper trail in a cute envelope. Well, just why? Why? For what? What are you gonna do? Turn them into trading cards?
She knew she was fucked. She got the stuttering and all that. And y'all, this happened.
There you go, Sonny. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way.
Oh my Lord.
There you go, Sonny. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way.
I gotta say, for the record, it will never. Anytime I see a movie where a woman gets hit like she's a dude, I wince hardcore. Like, oh, whoa, hey, yo.
But at the same time, though, Chris. Oh God, I gotta give kudos points for the fastest straight jab from Matthew McConaughey.
It was a meek too. That was a pure meek. That was that type of punch.
He didn't even go on full. First of all, he didn't even go on full bumpers, fam. He didn't go.
My man, not even this.
Hey, yo, no bullshit, wifey.
No risk, no reward.
Bro, when you start going through that pink envelope, and then you walking over to Ansel like, hey, does this look like you? No. Really? How about this one? Nope.
Gotta be honest with you.
Really? Oh, okay. Hang on. What about this one? Like, who? All right, whose is this? Be for real. Like, whose dick is this? Like, really, honestly.
I gotta be real. Ansel was kind of. I gotta be real with you. Ansel kind of had some. Ansel kind of had a little bit of cuck tendencies, a little bit. Like he
Ain't no
knew.
Chris. He was retarded too. Okay, he is from Pisswater, Texas, nigga. What
Also-
education system do you see down there?
Also,
Look, that is a
Also-
This is your
great
education
right there.
system.
Also-
Your hands. What can you build? Can you
Also-
fix something?
also,
That's where he's from. That dude is dumb as a box of rocks, nigga.
But if you tell him to
know
build
he
a
is.
he is Bob Vila.
sir,
You got your
gentlemen,
installation.
gentlemen. It was at this moment, especially that that shiner that Gina Gershon got.
Shiner.
I believe it was in that moment where Ansel got his nigga wake up call.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Like, oh my
I
God.
think it was wild because
my wife really tried to set me up. Nah, man, you got it, man.
here's my thing though.
When he said that he said, "You made your bed," I'm like, "Oh, he letting."
What had it rolling?
Justifiably so, by the way.
This is the moment where me and D, we were on Twitter at the time talking on this. D had me rolling. I don't know what joke he said. He's like, bro, you didn't actually no. He was like, dude, you didn't tell me that Gina Gershon is fellatio a chicken. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to tell D that.
I'm gonna say it as as this particular subject has not been fully covered in in our BAM category, because we have yet to really go
a BAM podcast if you really think about it.
No, it isn't, because if it was,
he hit all the check marks of a BAM show. You know that, right?
Just say, Eris. Just go ahead and say
no. I was just gonna simply say that, number one, that scene needs to be studied. Gina Gershon's performance. Okay, if I'm going to put up the basketball stats on this, it's considering that this was a KFC chicken leg and not a Popeyes one. It varies in,
like, it looked very seasoned. So you're right. Very.
It was
30 for 42 herbs and spices. I don't know. I mean,
number one. She went into the game. Mild injury, by the way, but still kept going. In a way, you could say this was her flu game. In a way, in a weird way. Number two, notice that the fried chicken skin was still on that chicken leg.
Oh god, that was.
I mean, she actually, she went in. She went down. No. Hold on, Chris. Hold on. She went down range with it. You know what I'm saying? She covered it from end to end. And I'm like, wow, you still kept the you still kept the chicken batter skin on it, huh? I'm amazed but disappointed at the same time.
The fact that you even said you're amazed is disturbing, because
are you good?
There was nothing.
Are you good, Eris?
Eris,
is that everything you have to say? Is that my turn? Gina Gershon put on a performance to me. First off, she had her nose broken. Can we make it clear? Broken. She was playing hurt. Second of all,
I said this was.
Second of all,
I said it was a flu game.
I'm talking.
I said it was a flu game. Go ahead.
You can call it the flu game what you want. You will not say that this was the same performance that Michael Jeffrey Jordan put on. You can't say that. But Gina Gershon put on a good performance. The skin was still there. But you know what she did? She let him finish. She let the man finish. Not too many performers will let that happen. And then to let it fly back, she was crying, Eris. How many women have we seen in the same game give less of a performance and didn't finish the game? She actually did that. You can say flu game. You can say, oh, I'm done. I ain't got the energy to keep Skip Bayless.
I was just going to mention. I was just going to mention she did, however, manage to save herself with the double reach around to grab the yeeks.
No. Only reason why is because
flat ass yeeks.
No.
That was slightly toned, sir.
That's my Matthew McConaughey. They're firmly toned, sir. That is Hollywood tone. That's a tone you will never obtain, sir.
Because I'm better than McConaughey, sir.
Hey, Chris.
Bateman workout plan on steroids.
Hey, Chris, I love you to death. there's a higher chance I'm gonna beat it off to Matthew McConaughey than you.
Hey,
Objectively, sir.
We're
Just
friends, so that would never happen. But all right,
just objectively. All right, Dwayne, we got two pictures. McConaughey butt naked or Chris butt naked. Why is it curved that way? Give me McConaughey.
oh, this I will say this for everything that this movie gave us in the hour 40.
Oh, beautiful.
This was probably the best payoff. Was just that scene alone.
But McConaughey needs points because he like first off, oh yeah, he did all of that. And,
the emoting, the method acting of dude, you really did act as if that chicken leg was a part of you.
I mean, look, that was disturbing. I look, that whole
entertaining,
scene,
entertaining.
Look, it's like if I'm using chicken to show fellatio, it still was just very awkward. Like it was just the most milquetoast fucking blowjob. Like, oh,
Chris,
I don't know, man. She went
if
ham.
It was Chris, if it was a breast, if we gave him I would have made it better.
I ain't gonna lie though. Tevin's right. Kentucky Fried BJ, pure cinema.
It was pure cinema. Gina Gershon.
William, look, y'all. If anybody knows anything about William Friedkin is very famous for saying that if he wasn't a director, he would be a serial killer. He is one of those white men. And he is one of those white men artists. So that being said, there's a cut of this film that he beat off to.
Gina's particular performance in this, I'm like, ma'am, there was a bit of Adriana Chechik channeling, if you will.
Hey, I just find it wild.
Shout out to Adriana.
At least with the hair, that's all I'm going to say. Because I feel like the more I will talk about it, I feel like one of these dudes over here that think they got a friend be like, so you guys going too? It's like, nah, not like that, nigga.
You know the funniest part about that is when they were
those are the type of dudes that jizz on themselves, like, oh,
jizz in my pants. Nah, you know how like what was funny was that when they got to the table before all the punching and stuff happened, and he's using like the coins as an example of how they're going to divvy out the money. And I'm like, oh, anytime somebody's counting coins to go through a scenario, somebody getting fucked up.
Not just that, dude. You really thought, because again, you really believe that it was supposed to be $50,000. You're really saying that, even though you just said 100. So hold on. Let me think. First of all, what made you think that you were gonna, that you were entitled to any of that money to begin with? Oh, because I'm his wife. I just figured, I was just gonna get a piece of it. How much were you gonna get? I was gonna get a fourth of it. So you're gonna get a fourth. He's gonna get a fourth. Chris is supposed to get a fourth, and Dottie's getting the fourth. Including the 25 that comes out of your pay. So then what are you splitting out of that 25 then?
Yeah.
How much is that?
It's the hand on the chest that's just like, oh, you're done.
Like you win. Because when you really think about it, 50 grand, let's just say for the plot's sake, 50 grand, half of it already gone because it went to McConaughey.
Yeah.
You split in 25 grand 4 ways.
It's not much.
Really ain't much. Not even the 2011 money.
And here's the funny thing, Eris, this comes from what D like to call what her character is in right now. Remember how I said she's the prettiest one in that town?
Mm-hmm.
In any town, there's always going to be the pretty people no matter what, right? And in her case, she's the one that never left town and got with Ansel. Ansel ain't the best man in the world, but he's a good man. Everybody likes him.
He's a good man.
So, yeah. So she attaches herself to him because she's still the hot chick around town. And also, here's the other thing that works in her favor. She's actually probably the one usually she's the smartest one in the room. And the way she talks, and all that, she screams of a girl who peaked in 10th grade.
God
And this is why I said Gina Gershon killed in this show, because she leveled out that character the whole time. So when it got to that part, she thought she could just like, oh no, blah 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 blah. I can just say a couple words, forgetting that Joe, young lady, listen to me. I'm a cop in the Metroplex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a stupid motherfucker. And I say that again. I'm not one of these podunk motherfuckers. I'm not one of these cow tossing motherfuckers around here.
I am also a hitman.
That's what I'm saying. I'm also a hitman. So money is something I know. So I'm gonna need you to repeat what you just fucking said to me. And she's over there just wait. So how you gonna split 50,000 like that? Like, think about that. Think about what you just said to me. That's what made this so funny to me, because she really thought she could play chess with this nigga.
Is it 50 or is it 100? Which is it?
Really thought she could play chess with this nigga, and she got found out real quick. It's the best part of the movie, man. Yes, at the end of it, a woman is punched in the face and sexually abused.
Oh, you mean the Chris Brown specials? That's what you're saying.
Hey, look, yes, I call it. Look, Chris, I call it the Ike Turner special.
Technically. See, you say abuse, but technically, there was no insertion. It was a chicken.
That still counts.
Counts on technicality.
But when you test it for DNA, hold on. But wait, but when you test it for DNA, you're gonna be testing 11 herbs and spices. There is no.
Her slob is all over that chicken, nigga.
I don't think he did.
Eris, I got the joke. Eris, her blood, her slobber, and some of his pre-cum is all that chicken.
I mean, here's my thing. When he grabbed that chicken the way he did, I was fully expecting him to actually put it in his pants and have it through the zipper or some shit.
Exactly. Nah.
I'm just gonna hold it like this.
Like this, right here. Because look, come on, I had.
I
have a fucked up joke on what that. You know what? Nope, not gonna do it.
Nah, go ahead. Say it with your chest.
Come on, we got like 10 more minutes left of this, man. Come on.
Is that what studs do with dildos? Like they just hold it there and then.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
That's what you did to me, Chris.
Hey, what you did for D?
Yes, sir, this nigga spitting. Damn, nigga.
I'm just saying,
waiting for you to say.
I'm just saying, like these are questions that I have. These are questions that I tend to have sometimes.
When you stuck that
brother,
I
be having those questions sometimes. I'm just like,
So Chris comes in the house.
You're within your right to have those questions. Go ahead,
so Chris comes in the house with the brilliant idea that I'm going to try to kill Joe.
How much money how much money did you waste on that 45?
First off, dude.
Hold on. I'm sorry. And one more thing, y'all. I meant to mention this. Before he made that woman give him head, he grabbed her and he told her the truth. I will cut your fucking face off and wear it
like a mask.
And then after he got done jizzing all over her, he flips everything. I'll slaughter all of you. And it was done in such a silly way where it was like, oh my God, he's actually will fucking kill all of you. Give him his money or tell Dottie to have a baby right now.
First of all, hold on. First of all, how you even gonna get the money? He killed Rex.
Oh, yeah, because basically the check is made out to Rex. It basically makes it useless. But let's be real. To be fair,
I don't like ugly.
To be fair,
this is what we're saying.
Somebody could forge an ID of Rex, and they can actually cash that check. To be fair,
in 2011, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I mean, granted, that's provided Joe even thought that they were smart enough to do something like that. So,
but let's also put this in the perspective, Chris. You see, he kills Rex, checks useless, and nobody else is really entitled to that money except him, because nobody else's name is on that list of beneficiaries.
I mean, I'm just looking at Chris like, hey, bro, that's like an 8-2 matchup, even with your fucking gun. So what are we doing here?
More like, no, that's more. See, I like that stat that you gave it, Chris. Really, hold on with the 45. Hold on, with the 45 is more like 8-2, like 8-2 and a quarter.
Shit, I don't know. It's 8-2. There ain't no quarter on that.
I'm giving the quarter just because. No, I'm giving the 2 for the 45.
It was already a 9-1 matchup. It's 8-2 with the gun.
Hey, Chris, remember that playoff game where Tim Tebow threw like 200 yards and really thought he was doing some shit? Yeah. And they end up losing that fucking game? Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now.
Because again, it's to what Sue said earlier with Chris running, it's the meth doing all the heavy lifting. That was the meth in that instance doing all the heavy thinking, but not in the good way. Like, I could take him.
There's no such thing as good thinking with meth.
What I really love was the part where he is telling the family, because I will not be getting paid for my services for all the work that I've done, I have my retainer. That retainer is mine. I am taking Dottie tonight after we finish eating. She's coming with me. She's mine.
Hey, Eris, you and I said this.
Very fair. Like our prices.
Yes. And I love it. So he laid now. What now? As he says all of this, I was like, dude, y'all notice that he is putting the fear of God in both Charlotte and Ansel, right? Because he said, I cannot have your son stop me. I can't have that. If he was to try to step in my way, I'm going to kill all of you. Once again, you're all going to die if I do not leave with her. When my man gets in and the first mistake, hey Chris, why would you just pull the gun out and point it at like Emma Con? Why are you gonna point the gun at Joe?
Because he's an idiot.
No. Just why are you pointing the gun at him? You pulled it out and you pointed at him. All you're doing is just making him mad.
And
you should have
pulled it out. And
why did you not pull out and unload the mag? Empty the mag. You are dealing with a psychopath here. You really think that by just pointing the gun at him and scaring him, that works? In what world? Where do they do that at?
That man's a fucking hitman. What did you really thought you were gonna spook him with a gun? That's the crazy part about it. It's like, come on,
bro. It got so bad that it, once again, because the fear of God was placed in these two people, Charlotte comes in with the knife, stabs Chris in the shoulder. Ansel grabs him. Yo, Ansel actually does the Hawk Fu gorilla grip.
I know he actually grabbed my nigga, lifted the nigga.
Man said gorilla grip. It was like, I got him. Bro, how the level of beating that Chris received in at this part was unbelievable. When you're getting you are getting smashed in the face with a can.
Oh my God. This white trash omelet. I mean, this white trash salad is hopping off the plate. I love it.
And then Dottie comes in. And then she freaks out. She's like, stop beating him. She picks up the gun. And I'm thinking, oh, is she about to, is she going to shoot Joe? She just fires wildly, kills Chris, seriously injures Ansel.
Ansel's dying.
Ansel
Ansel is Burter on the ground before Vegeta hopped on him. He's dying.
I mean, that's a gut shot. So, I mean, yeah.
I don't know how good the hospitals is out there, but that's rural America. So good luck.
But hey, I'm going off of Reservoir Dog rules. You get shot in the belly, so it takes days to die. But yes, without medical attention, oh yeah, you're dying. That happens, and she just simply says, "I'm gonna have a baby." Joe, oh my God, a baby. I was like, oh, please. She pulls. Yes, I see the finger. It's going back to the trigger. I'm like, she's about to shoot him.
Soprano ending.
Terrence Carter.
I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
If you love.
When that came on the credits, me and my wife.
This is the thing. That's the type of ending. That's the type
Perfect.
That is
Perfect.
No, y'all want to know what that is, gentlemen? That is late 80s Hong Kong cinema ending.
Because here's the thing.
Yes.
You're less
open-ended. That's bleak as hell.
That's an ending.
Minus a freeze frame.
Because that's an ending where you basically kind of feel as though the movie, it was never about, is Joe going to run away with old girl out of the house? Is like, it's less concerned about that and just more concerned about the circumstances of it. So you're kind of like, I'm not mad at this ending because I don't care whether he gets killed or whatever and stuff. It's going to end in a very weird way anyway. So fuck it. Let's just end on that note. It's like, boom.
First of all, what made you think, not you, Chris, but Chris, character, what made you think that you and your sister was going to run away to Peru?
He don't even look like he know where Peru is, first off. When he's like, we can try to Peru. And I'm like, how?
When he said that, no, I like how Dottie, who don't know that she's currently in the state of Texas, go, I don't think we can do that, Chris.
You're near the border of Mexico, so they kind of could.
No, they can't. No, they can't. It's Peru. No, they can't. That's impossible.
You need
all that jungle through Panama. Yeah, have fun with that. Nobody gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Remember that there's a white guy that's doing that right now, man. They already did that. It took him 3 years it took him like a whole year to get through that shit.
The 2011 version of Cannibal Ferox.
Oh man. You know he saw a couple of heads on spikes going through that.
I mean, look, I will say this. It is kind of
go
ahead.
I will say this. There's only one part I wanted to put on there, and I have to do it for you, Clarence Carter, because you torched this into my brain. Clarence Carter. Ooh, shit. Clarence Carter.
I just find it funny that
is burned into my head, my virgin brain. You nasty 1970s sleeping with girls who are still in high school, old ass nigga.
So here's a kicker.
I'm a virgin.
This is a movie. This is a movie directed by William Friedkin, who me and D did one of his movies, Blue Chips. But this is the guy that did The Exorcist and The French Connection, 2 beloved movies. And he said, you know what? I'm going to do Killer Joe.
Like I said, this was up his alley. This was right up his alley, sir.
I mean, like,
Killer Joe was his last movie too.
Yeah, but it was kind of, but you know what it was? Well, I remember seeing it and I didn't know what critics thought about it. This movie actually reviewed very well. That's the wild part about it. And it's one of those things where I think in my head, I thought, I didn't hate the movie, but it was just kind of like, this movie got a lot of praise. Kind of shocked.
I think what you were thinking was because it wasn't conventional, because it weren't on the dark side.
Yeah.
These are the type of movies, in my opinion, that should be up for Oscars. Not this, sweeping tale. No, this is the Oscar shit for me. When I can see real grit and character out of these. Like when we get those in the Oscars too, every now and then, where we're like, they did that really good. Like a good example would be like Doubt. When Doubt came out, when that was Hoffman, Viola Davis, Meryl Streep, and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was giving it. You believed everybody in that play in that movie was from Boston. You know what I'm saying? You believed everything about it. You can tell that they woke up that day and they had to deal with the weather. When you can see that in performances, you love that shit. And I only see that a lot when it comes to like Oscar movies. And that's why when I see shit like this shit, this is cinema to me.
Yep.
This is real life shit. This is a story that we don't. This is a story that happens every day in this country. You know what I mean? It's real.
He had 2 more movies after this.
He had 2 more.
Are we talking about that? Are we
27.
talking about that documentary where he embarrassed himself?
The Devil and Father, and what was it? Amorph and
Amon.
the
It's
Kane.
actually Father Amon.
Sorry, and the Kane Mutiny Court Martial.
I don't want to know what that's about.
Yeah,
That was
that. That
was 2023, and then prior to that was 2017.
Yeah, the one he did in 2017.
The Kane Mutiny joint, that is Kiefer Sutherland.
Wow.
Yep.
This kind of
based on the book. Now, yeah, the Devil movie, that was a documentary.
Yeah, Joshua did that joke. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. For a director like him, it's one of the most embarrassing things ever. It actually makes you. Only reason why I would say people look at that episode because JonTron kills that nigga in that episode. But at the same time, it's like, Mr. Freakin, do you have Donald Trump disease? What's going on in there? Like, what are you okay? You just filmed that and put sound effects. Are you serious? It's that bad. It's really that bad.
Yeah. I mean, just ridiculous.
But yeah. But this movie, this was fun. This was real fun. I'm glad that we did this.
It's always fun.
So for next week, y'all, we are going back to a movie that we did years ago, and we did this movie back in 2014.
Ooh.
Time to redo it over again, and it's a classic, and I hope all of you will be here for it. We get to talk about Harlem Nights again, and this movie, I remember the first time we went through it, we said all our little things about it, and we was like, this is when I like to say we were still fans of shit.
Yeah.
Before we hardened ourselves and kind of, I wouldn't say started hating on things, but we started really judging stuff really fairly on this. Let me put it this way. Harlem Nights is not, and I'll stand by this, it's top 5 Eddie Murphy, but it's 5. That is, and I think that's fair to say.
I mean, it is.
And it's not because it ain't funny or nothing. There's real flaws with this movie, but it doesn't stop you from loving it. You know what I mean? I really want to make that very clear. You know what I mean? But outside of that, we get to talk about, motherfucker, stop shooting that shit. We get to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Stop shooting that shit, motherfucker. Miguel Nunez being in that movie is still kind of funny to me. And the fact that he will be on Life years later with Eddie Murphy, that's still kind of funny to me. That's like a funny fact, nigga. And this will actually be the last movie that we will actually get to talk about Robin Harris also. So that's it. That's for next week, man. Anything else?
No, that's it.
I'm good.
All right, we out this jump.
So
go ahead, Harris.
Oh no. I was just trying to find this thing. So many freaking videos here. So excuse me. All right, everybody. We will see you guys for Harlem Nights. Be sure to come back around. See you guys
Again!